I need you calm. Okay, no matter what happens, you gotta stay calm.
I told you I don't follow these movies. I don't ask me about something I do know. Ask me about It Follows. Ask me about Hereditary. Ask me about The Witch.
Hey everybody, welcome to Why We Love Horror Trivia 2.0. I'm your host, John Marr, the gatekeeper of the horror community here online. Tonight, I'm by myself, no co-host, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm very capable of doing this by myself. Good match. These guys haven't had a win yet in the new league, both of them, but I know personally they are both seasoned horror experts. So looking to see a match going on today between Mr. Philadelphia, Bill Cariola, and the notable prick, Erick Moreno. So I'm going to bring in Bill first. Oh, Bill, I'm going to bring in Erick first. That's how we set it up. Erick, we know you're a notable prick. We know you're a horror fan. How are you feeling this evening?
Well, today I'm feeling like Jen Ortega in that clip in the intro. Like, ask me about movies I know. But this time, there's movies I know, mostly in the first and second round. Let's see what can happen in the third round, because that's the one that is screwing me over. But I did study a lot. I did watch a lot more movies. Hopefully they come up.
Yeah, and you picked the Exorcist franchise, which, a little bit of a lull for the Exorcist franchise, but you did watch the other movies. How you feeling with your confidence in those movies?
Well, I'm feeling timorous about the first one because it's too well known that there's going to be because it's the better one. That's the one that I get lost more when I'm watching. Like, I'm not watching it trivia wise. I'm watching it enjoyment wise. And the others, especially the ones that are bad, mainly 2, 4, and 5, that I can watch them trivia-wise equally. 3, I did pay a lot of attention to details in that, but I really liked it. I did the same thing, and probably will screw me over again with my last match with Psycho. That is the first time I watched the whole franchise for the first time instead of picking Scream again, because I know everyone's tired of Scream in the second round. Yeah, everyone picks Scream, and I'm also tired of watching the Scream movies over and over to play trivia. So I like to, get new strengths as I play along. Because the main thing about this, even if I win or lose, I watch new movies every time. So I don't mind that.
That's good. And someone is going to be very happy that you are not watching Scream is going to come on here next. Mr. Bill Cariola, noted Scream fan. Bill, how are you feeling this evening? How are you feeling about the match, and how are you feeling about Mr. John Carpenter?
Physically, I feel like the floor of a movie theater. So, but I'll live. I've been in a bit of a Robitussin fog for the last few days, but I think I'm finally coming out the other end. So that's great. And we all know what my opinion is on Scream. So the less said about that, I think just the better off we're all going to be. Funny enough, I always thought the only notable prick was Alberto Del Rio. So I would like to think, I don't know Erick personally, but there's no way he's that bad of a human being. So already he's got to have a leg up, just from my own opinion. So either way, this should be fun. I've never played here before.
That's true.
We're going to go with that. Yeah, we're going to go with that. So, yeah.
Yeah. It's 0-0 with an asterisk. We had a Bill impersonator come play one time. It was very good.
It was a last minute fill in for something I didn't prep for. I tried to prep for this, but my brain is a fog of just illness and Shannon Tweed movies. So, because
you will get some questions I'm sure you're gonna like. There will be at least one Scream question, though, unfortunately. With that being said, I'm going to bring Erick back in, and we're going to explain the rules of round 1. Round 1 is our semi-speed round. 8 questions. You guys both picked 4 categories. I wrote 8 questions. If you were to get all 8 questions right, there is a 9th bonus question that I'll ask you individually. I'll ask a question. I'll wait for 10 seconds. I'll ask a second question until I ask all 8 questions. You'll write all 8 answers on your whiteboard at the same time. And then at the end of the round, we'll check your answers and see what we're doing. 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the course of the match. In round 1, you can use a repeat only at the end of the round to get yourself 20 extra seconds, and I'm happy to repeat any questions during that time. Any questions before we start? Your first question is going to come in the Evil Dead franchise. Who directed Evil Dead Rise? Your second question is going to come in 1980s slashers. Even though she never makes it to work, what was Annie's job supposed to be at Camp Crystal Lake in the original Friday the 13th? In the Scream franchise, what's the name of Cotton Weary's talk show as we see in Scream 3? Your fourth question will come in the 1990s. Who plays Dr. Philip K. Decker in Nightbreed? Fifth question, directed by Jordan Peele. Jupiter's Claim in Nope has what feature as its center that doubles as a photo booth? In the Full Moon Productions category, which one of the puppets from Puppet Master franchise was the first to get their own solo spin-off movie in the franchise?
Oh, I forgot they did that.
In Guillermo del Toro, which Guillermo del Toro movie features performances from both Javier Botet and Doug Jones? And finally, in the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, what is Debbie doing right before she is killed in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master? Your chance to use a repeat will expire in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, pens down. Let's go to Eric first. Let's read your answers.
First, I put Lee Cronin, then cook/chef, then 100% cotton, then 4 I didn't use, so I put Robert Englund. 5 I put well or water well, I think that's the word. 6 I put Demon Toy because I didn't check that out. 7 I put Crimson Peak, and 8 I put Working Out.
And Bill, your answers.
Okay, so I never saw it, so I just guessed Fede Alvarez. I thought he did one of them. I wrote Cook. I don't give a fuck for number 3. David Cronenberg for number 4. It was like a well or a wishing well. I'm pretty sure that's what I put. Blade is what I guessed. I didn't know, so I guess Shape of Water, and I wrote Debbie was taking a test.
All right, at the end of round 1, I have Eric in the lead 6-4. The answer is Lee Cronin did direct Evil Dead Rise. Annie is the cook. 100% Cotton is Cotton Weary's show. David Cronenberg plays Dr. Decker. It is a well or a wishing well or a water well. It's a well in the middle of the place. Blade is the puppet that has his own movie first. Crimson Peak has both those guys in it. And Debbie is lifting weights or working out right before she is killed in the Roach Motel. In Dream Master.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking of what's her name?
All right.
I know we're thinking.
Well, now it's not coming to me, so I don't know.
Yeah. I don't remember the name either.
Yeah.
the girl with the glasses.
Yeah, the other girl.
Yeah.
That being said, we're going on to round 2. Round 2 is the strength round. You guys each picked a strength. Eric picked The Exorcist. Bill picked 80s John Carpenter. You get 4 multiple choice answers of a harder difficulty in that category. Eric, you're in the lead 6-4. Do you want to answer your questions first, or do you want Bill to answer his questions first?
I can go second.
All right. These questions are all worth 2 points apiece. There is multiple choice for 1 point if you want to check down, and steals are available. Bill, you ready for your questions in 1980s John Carpenter films?
Yes, I'm fully cognizant of everything that is happening, so let's do this. Yes, sir.
All right. Your first question.
All right.
When Nada is at the unemployment office at the beginning of They Live, he states his last steady job was in what U.S. city?
Denver.
That's correct for 2 points. Your second question. What book does Arnie bring Dennis when he's in the hospital in Christine?
It's like a jumble or a crossword or something. I don't remember. Multiple.
Is it A, 5,000 dirty limericks, B, 2,000 pickup lines, C, 3,000 knock-knock jokes, or D, 4,000 bathroom jokes?
Those are all really good options. Can I hear those again?
Sure. A, 5,000 dirty limericks. B, 2,000 pickup lines. C, 3,000 knock-knock jokes. Or D, 4,000 bathroom jokes.
A.
A is correct. 5,000 dirty limericks. Your third question. In Prince of Darkness, Kelly explains to Walter that she read a UCLA study that says schizophrenics repeat the same set of behaviors in how many minute cycles?
Holy Jesus, multiple choice. I do not remember that.
Is it A, 10 minutes, B, 15 minutes, C, 20 minutes, or D, 30 minutes?
15.
That's incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Eric, is it A, 10 minutes, B, 15 minutes, C, 20 minutes, or D, 30 minutes?
That's the one I didn't get the chance to see again. Let's go 20 minutes.
20 minutes is correct for a 1-point steal.
Yeah.
And your final question in 80s John Carpenter. Right before the blood test in The Thing, which member of the crew suggests everyone just rush McReady and overpower him? Five, 4, 3, 2,
repeat.
1. It's your first repeat. Right before the blood test in The Thing, which member of the crew suggests everyone just rush McReady and overpower him?
I can see the scene. I just never remember this. God damn it. I just watched this like days ago. Shot in the dark. Childs.
Child's incorrect. Chance for a 2-point steal, Eric. Which member of the crew suggests he rush McReady?
Shit. What's his
name? 5.
Now it's whatever cook.
It's not Knowles. It's Commander Gary. Gary or Commander
I was going to say Gary. Damn it.
I was kind of hoping you wouldn't know. If you had to give a name, that's why I went with it.
I knew the names, but I was thinking Gary and Nouts.
Yeah.
We're all tied up after Bill's portion of the round, so we're going to go to Eric's portion of the round for The Exorcist. Eric, are you ready?
Sure.
All right. What does Father Lamont use to try to extinguish the fire while Dr. Tuscan grabs a fire extinguisher in Exorcist II, The Heretic?
Sure. I didn't pay enough attention to that movie. Multiple choice.
Is it A, a blanket, B, a crutch, C, a prosthetic leg, or D, a plank of wood?
Can I hear the question again?
That's your first repeat then?
Yep.
What does Father Lamont use to try to extinguish the fire while Dr. Tuscan grabs a fire extinguisher in Exorcist II, The Heretic? Sorry.
A blanket.
That's incorrect, Bill. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, a blanket, B, a crutch, C, a prosthetic leg, or D, a plank of wood?
Just because it's real fucked up, I'm going to say the leg.
It's also incorrect. It's a crutch. There is a prosthetic leg laying nearby, though. So close.
I mean, that's just, I can't not take the fucked up answer. I'm sorry.
The Heretic always, I knew I shouldn't have said blanket because it's a fucked up movie, nonsensical movie.
All right. Your second question. In Dominion, when Rachel comments that Father Merrin travels and asks what he is searching for, what is Father Merrin's answer?
Sorry, I didn't hear the word that you said between Rachel.
I'll just give you a technical repeat. In Dominion, when Rachel comments that Father Merrin travels and she asks him what he's searching for, what is Father Merrin's answer?
Shoot. Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, truth, B, evil, C, God, or D, nothing?
A, truth.
A is incorrect, Bill. Chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, truth, B, evil, C, God, or D, nothing?
Nothing.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I should have said that.
Your third question. In The Exorcist, what is the profession of the character Chris is playing in the movie Crash Course?
Shoot. Yeah, I knew this type of question. I think I got a clue with multiple choice.
All right. A, secretary. B, reporter. C, teacher. Or D, writer.
D, writer.
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point still, Bill. A, secretary. B, reporter. C, teacher. Or D, writer.
Well, lawyer is off the table because that's not one of them. That's usually the go-to great guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking go with teacher.
She does play a teacher.
Shit.
I should have known it was a t-shirt. I thought I heard something about a book between those scenes.
And your fourth and final question in The Exorcist. When Kinderman is getting his hand bandaged in Exorcist 3, the nurse says the first time she remembers the patient they are discussing falling unconscious happened on what day of the week?
Something.
I mean, you got a 1 in 7 shot there.
Yeah.
So,
when I heard this quote on the movie, I made note that this is probably a fucked up, not a fucked up question, but a lot of multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Sunday, B, Monday, C, Tuesday, or D, Wednesday?
Sunday.
That is correct.
Yeah.
nice.
Should have went with
All right. Now we're going on to round 3. Round 3 is the plot synopsis round.
What
Bill,
is
was that?
I was going to ask what the score is.
You were in the lead 9-8 right now.
Well, that's just fucking weird, but okay.
Right.
Yeah, screw up my Exorcist. I want you to.
Basically, Bill, we're going to spin 3 times for your 2-point, your 3-point, your 5-point questions. The general categories on the wheel today are the 80s, the 90s, the 2010s, 2020s, horror comedies, and slashers. Bill, would you like to spin first or let Eric spin his categories first?
What do people normally do? I can't remember because I never have the option.
There's really no advantage to doing one or the other.
Then I'll go first.
All right.
And I get to respin only one of these if I remember right?
Only one. Yep. So your 2-pointer will be in slashers. Do you want to keep
I'll take it. Yep. Nope. That's fine.
Right. Your 3-pointer
Yep.
will be in slashers. Do you want to keep that?
Sure thing. All right.
And your 5-pointer, and you have 1 respin if you want to use it,
All right. Let's find out what it is.
will be in the 1990s.
It's fine. I'll just keep the whole thing.
All right. Eric, your 2-pointer. Horror comedies. Do you want to keep that?
Yeah, keep it.
Your 3-pointer. 2010s, 2020s. Do you want to keep that?
Yeah.
And your 5-pointer, you still have 1 respin remaining if you choose to use it. Will also be in the 2010s, 2020s. Do you want to keep that?
I'll keep it.
All right. No respins today. So,
Yeah, considering what he got for his 1, I'm kind of glad I didn't respin. So, yeah.
Eric, we're going to start with you since you are 1 point behind. So you're going to have your 2-pointer in horror comedies. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
All right. For 2 points, a newly possessed high school cheerleader turns into a succubus who specializes in killing her male classmates. Can her best friend put an end to the horror? Name that movie.
Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body is correct. Bill, we're going to go to you for your 2-pointer in slashers.
All right. Let's hope I don't mess this completely up.
4 young friends bound by a tragic accident are reunited when they find themselves being stalked by a hook-wielding maniac in their small seaside town. Name that movie.
I know what you did last summer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Of course you know what I did. Yeah.
Eric, your 3-pointer in 2010s, 2020s. French dancers gather in a remote, empty school building to rehearse on a wintry night. The all-night celebration morphs into a hallucinatory nightmare when they learn their sangria is laced with LSD. Name that movie.
What's the name of that? I know. And I really like it too. Shit.
5, 4.
Repeat the
question? No problem. That's your second repeat. French dancers gather in a remote, empty school building to rehearse on a wintry night. The all-night celebration morphs into a hallucinatory nightmare when they learn their sangria is laced with LSD. Name that.
Climax. Climax.
It is Climax. That's correct.
Yeah, I forgot the name. I knew Gaspar Noé did it. I saw it. What's the name?
I thought it was Suspiria. I still haven't seen the remake, so
they do that. So it will be a good follow answer.
Bill, your 3-pointer in slashers. Are you ready?
Sure.
As he helps a young artist with her upcoming exhibition, the owner of a mannequin shop's deadly suppressed desires come to the surface. Five, 4, 3, 2.
I will use a repeat on that one because that does not sound familiar.
All right. For 3 points. As he helps a young artist with her upcoming exhibition, the owner of a mannequin shop's deadly suppressed desires come to the surface. Five, 4, 3.
I don't know. I got nothing.
That is the Elijah Wood remake of Maniac.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but
Yep. Okay. Yeah.
Nope.
Can't guess what you don't know. So.
Yeah.
All right. You're so Bill, we're gonna come to you again for your 5-pointer in the 1990s. You hit this, you send it back to Eric, he has to hit his 5-pointer. You ready?
Sure. Wait,
right.
He's currently in the lead by 1, right?
He's in the lead by 2. Yeah.
All right.
Your 5-pointer in the 1990s, and you have 1 repeat remaining.
Sure.
A genetically engineered dog escapes from the science facility where it was created. A family takes it in, unaware of its deadly instincts, which soon emerge. The scientist who created the dog tries to find it before it is too late.
Is that man's best friend?
That is Man's Best Friend with Lance Henriksen.
Shoot.
It's a garbage movie. Of course I know it.
All right, here we are. This is the 5-pointer in 2010s, 2020s that Eric must hit to win the game. Are you ready, Eric?
Yeah, sure. I have 1 repeat, right?
You have 1 repeat left. That's correct. Yep. When a successful country lawyer captures and attempts to civilize the last remaining member of a violent clan that has roamed the Northeast coast for decades, he puts the lives of his family in jeopardy. Name that movie.
Well, I'm fucked up, man. Let me check this one.
5.
Repeat the thing.
Right. Your final repeat. When a successful country lawyer captures and attempts to civilize the last remaining member of a violent clan that has roamed the Northeast coast for decades, he puts the lives of his family in jeopardy. Name that movie.
Shit.
Five, 4, 3.
That's not even the guest room.
And your winner, Bill Cariola. We're looking for The Woman. The Woman was the 5-point answer.
Never heard of it. Have you seen it?
No, me either, man. Don't feel
We'll
bad.
drop Bill back and talk to Eric quickly.
Yeah.
It just came to that 5-pointer. We know the 5-pointers are going to be a little bit more obscure, a little bit like more indie movies. I would recommend The Woman if you can get a hold of it. It is a good movie. It's actually a sequel to another movie called The Family. Check them both out. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I was asking you if you had seen it.
Yeah, I've definitely seen most. I think there's only been 1 or 2 movies I've talked about that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Eric, so this again, we are going to get you back soon. I know you're a great player, so obviously don't hang your head. We're going to get you that win. Is there anybody looking forward to playing, and how do you feel? I
don't know who is on the losing record, but whoever wants to play against an unlucky player. This time I screw up my second round. Normally, as you have seen, I do well in my second round. I'm still getting used to your. I do love your question because you're the only one that thinks to write these type of questions. Like it's a breath of fresh air in that way. But I have to think in that way to get my. This time I screwed up because The Exorcist I watched a week ago, and I rewatched Bill's movies before this one. So I should change the order beforehand. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it probably would help a little bit. I should have guessed. Well, no, it wouldn't have helped because he did knew his 5-pointer. but at least I didn't lose by technical knockout. Like I didn't lose technical knockout last time, right?
I think it was closer than that last time. I'll double check. I don't think it was a TKO. But I mean, good news for you is like we are doing a Friday the 13th exhibition tomorrow for Friday the 13th, and you're playing in that. And if I think whoever wins that match, if you're in the league, I'll give you a win, an honorary win if you win that.
Yeah, everyone.
We'll have that tomorrow, and so we're going to see you right back here on the channel live tomorrow, whatever time we decide to do that, Eric. So again, thanks for coming, and we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Bill, hey, and so how does it feel to win your debut match?
Looks like knowing horseshit movies finally paid off.
Hey, Man's Best Friend is a great pull. I didn't think anybody else.
I mean, it's definitely a film that made some choices, but like, holy shit, I never thought that would ever pay off, and here we are.
I'm the gift that keeps on giving to the trivia community.
I can't believe I pulled that out so fast. Like halfway through the description, I'm like, this is fucking Man's Best Friend. There's no way it's anything else. And now, for the life of me, I can't remember. Is it Sean Young? I don't remember.
I think it is Sean Young. I definitely know Lance Henriksen's in it, but
absolutely, because he's in everything.
Yeah,
he was literally in one of the Shannon Tweed movies I watched yesterday. Well,
he is in everything. But the good news is, Bill, you're moving up the rankings. So, is there anybody who you're looking to face?
Who has one win?
Who has one win? Let's see. Yeah. I'll tell you some people around your.
Also, not Abby. I'm just, my gums are still bleeding from that last one.
It won't be Abby. I think we got Brandon. We got Jordan Huffman.
I don't know who that
is. Aaron. We can get you against Aaron.
I've never actually gotten to play Aaron one-on-one in anything.
We're gonna book it.
That could be nice. I'll have played the entire house.
Yeah. Well, okay. We'll book it. We'll book you versus Aaron. That's coming soon here on Why We Love Horror.
I'm gonna have to watch so many 70s movies. It's great.
We'll close this out. Bill, thank you. Congratulations. We'll see you soon. Always a pleasure to have you. Until next time, thank Eric. I want to thank Bill. I want to thank the people watching. If you're watching this later on, if you're watching it live, awesome. If you're watching this on a repeat, also awesome. Like, share, subscribe, comment, everything you can do on this channel, please do it. If you could be so inclined, it's the last day to vote, the Face of Horror competition. That is my website. Go there and vote for me. Voting closes, I think, at 11 o'clock tonight. So you got an hour and a half left to get your votes in. That's enough sucking up to myself. Tune in tomorrow. We're doing a Friday the 13th exhibition for Friday the 13th. Next week on Why We Love Horror, Aaron and Abby and myself, in honor of the fact that Aaron and Abby are going to be tying the knot soon, we will be reviewing Ready or Not and talking about other movies with weddings in it. Because nothing good is coming out in the theaters, and we're not going to review the Taylor Swift concert. So there's that. Until next time, thank you for watching Why We Love Horror Trivia.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!